You know, our county commissioners, even though they were told by all the people of Siesta Key, don't give away Beach Road, they gave away Beach Road. And when I say give it away, they didn't charge a dime for it. Just give it to a developer. The area in the village, they've agreed to, and one on the other end, even though everybody again on Siesta Key and the areas around said no hotels, they voted them in. They don't listen to us. And when you think about it, when they decided to put in 41 and Stickney Point Road, where you can't get on Siesta Key now or get off, they told us, yeah, we're going to vote it in, give them everything they want, but don't worry, it won't affect the traffic. Now, I'm not brilliant, but I'm a little smarter than that. And then just recently, our county commissioners, after we voted, the people of Sarasota County voted for single district voting for county commissioners, our commissioners, only our commissioners, under pressure from the people that put them in office, made us all go through a revote. They were taking the power of the people away from us and taking it and giving it to themselves. They spent $320,000 of your taxpayer dollars just to put it on the ballot. Then they got a PAC out of Tallahassee to give them $1 million. And they spent all of that money on phone calls, ballots, mailbox crap. And in the end, God bless you guys, you stood up to the commissioners and you voted single district again. That's the first time we've won a battle against our commissioners in probably the last 10 years. So, we have several critical issues in Sarasota County, and I'm going to go to 3 of them. If I have time, I'll go to 4. Number 1, our growth is out of control. All you got to do is try to get on a road. You know it's out of control. We're taking in changing the rules of how developments are supposed to happen in Sarasota County so that they can keep building and building and building and building. What they're not doing is doing anything about the infrastructure. All those developments, everything you see going in, impacts our infrastructure. What happens is they walk away from it, and in 15 years, all of us get to pay for the infrastructure where they put in a new development. That's how it works now. That's got to change. As your commissioner, they won't get a development through me unless they've got an infrastructure package which will take care of the infrastructure for that development. Number 2, well, not number 2, but my second point. My second point is, for 25 years, the either number 1 or number 2 issue of the people of Sarasota County has been workforce housing, affordable housing. Call it what you want. But we have nothing for the working class people to move into and live in because we have done nothing for them. If you read the paper the other day, a medium house now is $500,000. $500,000. Rent on a 1-bedroom, 1 bath is what? $1,400 a month? If you're lucky, almost $2,000. Well, I haven't rented one yet for a while. Kathy keeps me around. But they have done nothing to do anything about that. And let me tell you how easy it is to have workforce housing. It's the same way, the same track, the same moves that got 41 and Stickney Point built the way they wanted it. They got density changes, they got zoning changes, and they got to do what they want. We've got over 24 different areas in Sarasota County with over 3,000 to 4,000 acres of property that's sitting idle, that Sarasota County government owns, that could be developed on now. There's no waiting. All they need to do is get a little change in zoning, a little bit in density, and then you're going to have workforce housing. We can do it in the next 3 or 4 years. We can have workforce housing in Sarasota County. And I'll make it happen. My last issue I want to talk about is, I don't know if any of you are water people or like to be on the water, or maybe have a boat, or try to do something on the water. We have no rules or regulations that work concerning our water. The number one reason people come to Sarasota County is the water. Our lakes, our streams, our creeks, our ponds, our bay, our gulf is being abused by our county government. Don't know if you know this, but for the last 15 years, our Sarasota County government has pumped hundreds of millions of gallons of dark water from the wastewater treatment plant on Bee Ridge Road directly into Philippine Creek. You know what that stuff does? It kills the seagrass, makes the animals sick that drink it. It kills the crabs and the life in the water. That it goes into the bay and kills the seagrasses out there. The manatees starve to death, and then it goes into the Gulf. And you know what it does in the Gulf when it finds red tide? It loves it. Nitration in that product feeds the red tide. Maybe that's why we had the most severe red tide we've ever had about 5 years ago. They polluted our own creek. They did that to you. So my question to you is, and I ask and I'll ask again, have you had enough?
Yes.
Had enough. The guy running against me, if you like Al Mayo, you're going to love this guy. Because he was handpicked by him. He's been tutored by him on how to be a commissioner. He's gotten all his money, $120,000 from the developers, and he's going to take that money and he's going to sit at home until the last 2 months. Then he's going to fill your mailboxes full of literature. He's going to get on your Facebook account. He's going to send you text messages. He's going to do whatever he can to take this election away from you again.
No, sir.
It's your turn. Let's win this election. By the way, I will not take one dime from a developer. Not one. Not one. I haven't and I won't. I'm going to do this so, like I was telling this gentleman, if you come up to me and I'm your next commissioner and you have a question, you're going to get an answer. You're not going to get put down the chain of command 3 or 4 levels. I'll talk to you just like I would talk to a developer. Everybody gets a voice with me. So here it is, folks. It's your turn to win. We can win together. Well, Mark Hawkins, County Commissioner. District 4. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Mary Beth, I don't know if you guys know Mary Beth very well. What a nice lady. She helped me put this on, and she hasn't done anything to charge me anything for what she's done. What a fantastic lady. And oh, by the way, I've got my union out here. I don't know if you know these boys from Golfgate. This 7322. And let me tell you about these guys. These guys go out and collect money. They go out and take care of people. You know, the other day they gave a riding lawnmower to a vet because he couldn't walk anymore very well, so they gave him a lawnmower. They give